Tamim Dari, a Christian who became a Muslim, he recalls a story, a journey when he was on a ship and he was among his companions when he was hit by a storm and they were lost until they ended up on an island. When they landed on this island, they met an animal, a beast, a really scary looking beast that had hair all over its body. They got scared. They thought maybe it's a jinn and they wanted to run away until the beast spoke to them. And what did the beast say to them? The beast said, I am the Jassasa and there is a man who is waiting for you in a temple. And this is how this beast actually led them to a temple where they saw a huge man who was in shackles and chained to his neck, completely confined. And the likes of this man they had never seen. And they were completely astonished and asked the man, what are you? Who are you? And the man said, let me ask who you are first, because I'm confined. Man asked him, tell me about the palm trees of Bayzan. Now, Bayzan used to have palm trees in abundance with a lot of dates. And the man asked, does it have a lot of dates? And they responded, yes, in fact, it is full of palm trees and dates. Then he asked about this Tabaria Sea close to Sham. He asked, is there water in it? Or has it dried up? They said, it has got plenty of water. Then he asked about Sugar Fountain. Does it have a lot of water? And does a lot of vegetation grow around it? They said, yes, indeed. And really, truly, nowadays, the palm trees of Bayzan, they are really scarce. The water level of Tabaria Sea has been declining rapidly over the years and has almost dried up. He asked about a prophet who is illiterate. What has he done? They informed him that the prophet emerged in Mecca and then he had to move to Medina because his people actually drove him away. People in Medina accepted him and embraced Islam. Then the man said, it's in their best interest to follow him and obey him. And then the man suddenly rose, as though he was trying to break free of those chains and shackles, and said, I am the Messiah. Soon I would be given permission to leave, and I would travel throughout the world in 40 days, except for Mecca and Medina that I won't be able to enter. And when the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, heard what Tamim Dari had said, he rose up and started addressing his people. He said, Tamim al-Dari had told me something that confirms what I've told you about the Dajjal. And then the Prophet, peace be upon him, narrated the whole story that Tamim al-Dari had told him. And then he said, he is in the Syrian Sea or the Yemeni Sea. No, on the contrary, he is in the east. He said this twice and then pointed his finger towards the east of Medina. And if we actually look at the world map, among the islands that lie towards the east of Medina, there is an island called Astola Island, the only island that has a temple built on it, the temple of Hindu goddess Kali Mata. And if we consider the description given by Tamim Dari, and also if we read about Kali Mata, we come to realize that she's somebody that has got a lot of hair all over her body. Hence, there is a chance that this animal, this beast Tamim Dari talks about, is the Hindu goddess Kali Mata herself. Or maybe this animal, this beast, has some sort of connection with Kali Mata. We cannot say this with absolute certainty, but one thing is for sure. The only island towards the east of Medina with a temple on it is the Astola Island. And whether this Kali Mata, Hindu goddess, has any connection with the Dajjal or the man that was chained up, we don't know for sure. Maybe she was a disciple of that man or Dajjal, or maybe it was one of the shayateens. So it's hard to establish any connection between the Hindu goddess and Dajjal and the man that was chained up. But if we consider the location of Astola Island, it does seem like it is indeed the island where Dajjal was chained up.